Hey everyone, this is Tim Winters with UnionCounty Football, and it's my pleasure to have on with me today Nick Aderholt, the offensive lineman for the two-time defending champion Weddington Warriors. Nick, welcome to UnionCounty Football.
Thank you for having me.
So Nick, as I've posed a question to a lot of the players over the last few weeks, with this closure, how did that announcement, how did that impact football and school for you?
Yeah, well, it had a huge impact on me in school. Just not being in the classroom is really tough on me, and just having to do it online, it kind of you're not as motivated to do it.
Yeah.
And same way within football. I mean, you're not with your teammates lifting and working out and spring ball with all your team, and yeah, it has a huge impact, and it just makes you. I think it makes it stronger. I really do. I think people are doing a good job going to the fields and stuff and really working out.
So let's talk about that workout. I'm sure Coach Capone and the staff were pretty much right on top of it when the word initially came down in March to suspend school at that point. How soon after did you hear from your immediate coaches and Coach Capone in terms of laying out a plan or a workout from that point?
Yeah, actually, he emailed us a couple days after, and well, he texted me, but actually, I made the suggestion to put out a workout as soon as possible because that's when the gyms were still open and the fields were still open and nothing was really closed yet besides school.
And did he provide any type of advice on how to go about this thing or how to motivate yourself to do this?
Yeah, I mean, he just told us all like we just need to concentrate, and if we're not lifting and working out, we're not getting better, and we really need to. I mean, we're in a good position right now with football and stuff like that, where we need to keep at the top, and we need to stay at the top of Union County and all of North Carolina.
Nick, your team set a school record last year with 704 points. You outscored your competition over 16 games, 44-7, which is
Yeah.
ridiculous. Um, how easy is it to play offensive line on this squad?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's easy. I mean, we have a lot of plays and we have a lot of formations and a lot of reads and blitz pickups and etc. So
Yeah, I was just goading you a little bit.
yeah.
You are blocking in front of the best all-purpose back in the country in Will Shipley. What type of thrill does it give you when you see him busting runs, knowing that you guys are opening the holes for him consistently to do that? Just talk about playing in front of him over the last few years.
Well, playing in front of him, it's really neat. I mean, I mean, we see him putting in all this work and all on his off time and getting all these offers and stuff, and it makes you really want to block for him. Great guy, and I wouldn't want to block for anybody else, you know.
I will say to Will's credit, I don't know a time, even really from his freshman year, when I interviewed him where he did not fail to mention the work that you guys are doing for him up front all the time. So, I mean, he understands it. Obviously, the offensive line usually gets overlooked a lot of times, but Coach Capone talks about you guys all the time. He also mentions the fact you guys are, as a unit, a little bit off, a little bit
Yeah.
quirky. You talk
Oh.
about the personalities on this squad.
Oh yeah. Well, we have a lot of personalities, and where we tend to be a little goofy sometimes, and we're always hanging out with each other, and just like I mean, we know the time to be serious, and we know the time to be funny, and yeah, Coach Capone gets on us a lot, but we're just trying to have fun.
Who's the ringleader?
I would have to say I'm the ringleader.
A little modesty there.
Yeah, yeah,
Also, I don't want to overlook one other person that you play in front of, which is your quarterback, Dante Casiola. And, he definitely gets overlooked as well. Talk about what he brings into the huddle to manage that whole offensive squad on a Friday night.
yeah. Well, I mean, Dante's a quiet guy, but yeah, he really does a good job telling us our plays and getting it quick and hurry up huddle and stuff like that. And I mean, Dante, he is overlooked, but he does his job, and I mean, you can't get mad at him because I mean, we went 16-0, and he led a great offense.
Yeah, he absolutely did. So and now we met the other day, you were working out. Before we talk about your workout routine, what do you feel are your biggest strengths that you bring to the unit and your position?
I think my main thing is I'm a little bit smaller offensive lineman, and I'm a little bit quicker, and I feel like my pulling game is my strong suit.
Gotcha. And so when you were working out the other day in your workout routine, what I saw that afternoon, is that your typical routine, or do you switch things up during the course of the week? And what are you really focusing in on during that routine?
Yeah, well, one day I might focus more on run block than pass block, and another day it might be vice versa. But I like to work in some defensive line stuff because of trying to trim weight right now to be able to play both sides of the ball next year. Yeah, I think that my speed's getting there.
All right. And did you play any side, the other side of the ball last year?
I played a little bit. It was usually third and short and fourth and short. Get
Gotcha.
in there and clog it up.
Okay. All right. What area of your game going into next season are you looking to really improve on, being your final year, your senior year?
I mean, I think every little thing has a little bit of room for improvement, but especially agility and getting to second level off double teams and pulling and stuff like that. Everything, just like the little things, just the tiny steps and just
Okay.
the initial off the ball, really.
I hear you. And in terms of, looking to play football beyond high school, I don't know, is that something that you would desire?
I would love to. Yeah. Yes,
Uh,
sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
and you made reference that you have a preferred walk on,
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get one right now.
trying to
Trying to
get
get
one
one.
right now.
Yeah.
And so how has that, I mean, obviously the closure too probably impacted a lot with camps, summer camps that you were probably going to attend. How are
Yeah.
you trying to work around that at this point?
Yeah, well, I scheduled a bunch of junior days, and those all got canceled. And I think besides football, it's really hard for school because as a junior, I you got to go on visits and see which school you like, and just
Right.
as a school aspect.
Yeah, absolutely. We made reference to it earlier on. When the school initially got canceled, probably you guys were working out maybe just solo on your own, maybe going to a gym.
Yeah.
How difficult has it been to motivate yourself or as the group? Are you guys trying to work out together? And if so, how often do you do that? And how do you guys communicate when you're not together?
Yeah, well, our groups work out together. I mean, defensive backs, they work together, quarterbacks work together, offensive linemen work together, and we try to get with each other as much as we can, and we like to bring the younger guys, the JVs, too, just so they can get that extra work, and because we're rebuilding every year, and I think that's important.
Yeah, that's it's pretty scary to think, Weddington's rebuilding after everything you guys have done, but I mean, it's something that naturally has to occur year in and
Absolutely.
year out. Lastly, what are you doing when you're working at school, online school, your football workouts? What are you doing to try to entertain yourself? And obviously, with this comical bunch on the offensive line, maybe it's not that
Yeah.
much to entertain you all. But if you can just go into that a little bit.
Yeah, well, well, I get my schoolwork done first thing in the morning, and then I uh I go out during the day. I mean, I go see my girlfriend and I hang out with the linemen. We go to the lake and we go to the lake and we hang out at each other's houses and stuff, just play video games and stuff like that. And we lift a lot together as well, and that's something we do that's pretty fun to me.
Well, Nick, I do appreciate the time that you spent with me this afternoon. I'm really hoping that we're going to be out on those fields pretty quickly. Looking forward to covering you and your Warriors. And how excited are you to get back out on that football field and start playing for one last season?
Oh, I'm super excited. I'm ready to get after it, ready to block for Dante and Will and try to bring another one home.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate all the time. Thanks again for joining me, and best
All
of
right.
luck to you in your senior year.
All right. Thank you.